Okay, so it is time for this video that I have to admit I've been dreading for quite a while. This is the whys and whats about the channel. Why the absence, what's gonna happen, what's going on behind the scenes. For those of you who are interested. If you're not, then feel free to leave. But for those of you who are planning to maybe stick around and you're wondering, hey, that guy, he has been absent for such a long time, what can I expect? That is what we are here to discuss right now. But first off, before starting this video, I will have to apologize, not only to my viewers, those guys of you who have been waiting patiently, very patiently, and I thank you for that. And I'm sorry, but mostly I have to apologize to my friends and family who will be watching this video. Because this video is me admitting that I lied to them for approximately over half a year now. And what I mean by that is, let's start at the beginning, okay? At the end of last year, I had some health issues, some very unpleasant things going on. So I visited a doctor, consulted him, and I got some very not so nice things from him. So that was followed by some very unpleasant examinations and tests and everything. Luckily the worst was prevented, yet still it was not a great time. That was the first absence we had. I think it was around December, maybe January, I am not sure. But starting there is where I started lying to my friends and family, because whenever they were like, hey, how are you? I have the very bad habit, something that I need to stop, of saying I'm fine, I'm great, I'm doing amazing, even when I'm very, very bad. The problem with that is I'm trying to be strong on the outside, even if I'm breaking down on the inside, which is something really stupid, might seem tough to some people, but really it's just tearing you apart. Step by step, bit by bit, further and further. And that is what was happening to me there. I was taking all these problems that I had at that time upon myself, not letting anyone in on them, not accepting any help, therefore, just trying to solve this all by myself. I thought, hey, come on, I'm strong, I can do that. Admitting that you have problems is not a weakness, it's a strength. That's what I learned, and it's a strength I am lacking. I'm working on it. So what came from that was the activity of the beginning of the year that we had, when I was active on YouTube for a few weeks, really active, like trying to go daily again, and then I was gone. Then I was active again, then I was gone. These were the phases back then when I thought I was back on my feet, had the problems under control, all the stress that came with running from doctor to doctor, examination after examination, treatment after treatment, which weren't pleasant or fun. And between all these periods, there were little times when I thought, I am myself again, I'm happy again, I can take this. And then I overloaded myself with work. Work at my actual workplace, which is what pays for my rent and my bills and everything. So that's the most important thing for me, actually. And I overloaded myself with YouTube stuff on top of that. And that was a huge mistake, because I stressed myself out to the point where I was just done for. Literally done for. And then came the worst of all. When I was super stressed out, you know, I've always been a guy who likes himself a beer. Always been. I mean, I'm German. It's kind of very popular over here to have a beer with friends and everything. And there's nothing against that. But the bad thing I did was drinking on my own. When I was alone at home, started to have a beer or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven, or eight, or nine, or 10. It got to the point where I was literally trying to solve my problems by ignoring them and running away with the help of alcohol. And that is such a stupid thing to do. But I am a person who learns best by making mistakes. Seeing other people make mistakes, if I like these people, I feel sad for them and everything, but it doesn't leave a big impression on me. Sorry for that. It doesn't leave a big impression on me in the means of I don't learn from that. I will quite likely make the mistake someone else has made just because I forget about it. It doesn't leave an impression on me until I do it myself, stumble over it myself and hurt myself on it. But at least then I learn. So in the past 2 months that you haven't seen me at all, I've changed my life quite a bit. I am now, which is quite unrelated to the whole problems topic, vegetarian, which is very good for me. Not necessarily because I say being vegetarian is the best. It is in my opinion really, but I don't want to argue about that. But mostly because for me it is so great because I am now actually paying attention to what I eat, how much I eat of it, and where it comes from. And that alone gave me a whole new understanding of food as it is. I am no longer considering food as something I do for fun, you know, eating something great just because for the funs of it. I eat when I'm hungry and when I feel that my body needs the energy it gets from the food. And then I eat food that is actually good, healthy, and comes from good places. So that helped me, believe it or not, a lot to calm myself down in general, to get over all these stressful situations and to be a bit more sane and more objective, because that kind of opened up my mind to my life as a whole. I started to look upon my life, the situations I am in, the decisions I make, and that again opened my eyes to all the mistakes I was making. Mainly drinking, way too much, way too way too frequently. And drinking on your own is not good. It's not good. It's way too easy to drop into a habit of it, and just then it's such a tiny step from going to a habit to an actual addiction problem. So my advice to anyone, you can have a drink with your friends. Won't say anything against that at all, but don't drink on your own. Don't drink to avoid your problems or to forget them. That's just making everything worse. So yeah, after being vegetarian now, I also don't drink any alcohol anymore. And that, once again, helped me so much. I gained so much more energy from that. Might sound stupid, but the changing of my lifestyle in regards to food and alcohol, I feel so much more fit. I started working out again, doing sports again, which also helped me becoming more clear in the head, reflecting on myself, on my life, on my decisions, on everything. So in the past 2 months, I've done that, reflecting on myself, working out the problems I was having and the mistakes I was making in order to solve them. Well, the main mistake was I wasn't working on solving them at all. I was just avoiding them and trying to ignore them. And now I am at a point where I feel I am back to who I was before this all started. Before I worked myself down and literally destroyed the person I was by the means of alcohol, unhealthy food, just lazing around. You know, I used to be a super sportive person. I was really fit. Look at 27-year-old me. That guy, Yahweh. And I'm working on getting there again and beating him. That's my current goal. I want to surpass 27-year-old me. And it's working out quite well. In the past 2 months, I have lost, no kidding, 12 kilograms, which is whatever editing me will put on the screen there. It's quite a lot for 2 months. And I did not do it by doing any sort of diet. I ate until I was full, but I ate healthy things. And I'm working out again and no alcohol. So enough of that topic. I feel like I'm rambling and saying the same things over and over again, but it's really difficult for me to put all the thoughts I had over these 2 months into a few sentences now that make sense in a language that is not my mother tongue. So I tried my best there. Now let's cut to the topic of the channel. What I will definitely not announce is that I will go daily. That was a mistake, trying that. It helped me for a while to make videos. It still does help me. It keeps me busy. It's a fun thing to do, and I love to interact with you guys as a community, but I cannot work myself out on it so much that I am just stressed out, can't sleep properly, stay up until 2 a.m. in the morning, and then have to get up at 6 to do my actual work, and then not healthy. But what I want to do is get into proper schedules again with the games we had, and maybe with some new. Definitely want to get back into Stranded and iCraft. I've been working on these already. You have, or haven't, I don't know, but there is a video out on The Long Dark already. Definitely will stay with that game. Maybe Subnautica once it airs. I think it's scheduled for this December. Am I wrong there? Can someone put it on screen? There? Maybe there? I don't know. But I can't say when these videos will be out. And the goal is 1, 2, 3 per week, but no pressure at all. And now that I know how patient you guys are, I don't want to lean on that in the means of being, hey, these guys are just waiting forever so I can take my time. No, I want to take my time, yes, but I want to produce even better content. Better quality, not put out videos that are half-heartedly edited, really go for quality content. So if you have to wait for a longer time, I want that to be worth it for you, so that you say, oh man, that guy hasn't made a video in so long, but it was worth waiting that time. Not sure if I can make that, but that's what I'm trying and what works with my life as it is right now. YouTube is a hobby that I love. I love you guys, interacting with the community and everything, but I have to focus on my main job primarily, because making a living out of YouTube has never been an option for me, and especially with where YouTube is going these months and days, and no. So that was basically the point where I was at yesterday after recording these two. You've only seen one, but the second one is recorded as well, episodes of The Long Dark. I played some Minecraft, prepared for the next video on that, which is halfways finished already, but the second half had super big mic issues ever since the Windows 10 creative whatever update it was. The worst. This messed up my PC so much, you have no idea. I have microphone problems all over the place. I can no longer record my microphone together with the game because it's bound to fail, bound to go crazy on me for no reason. So yeah, I learned my lesson there. That was a very frustrating part too, losing so much footage. There are 5 videos that I had to completely just scrap. You will never see them because the whole audio on them is messed up thanks to Microsoft. Yeah. But we're here to focus on some more positive things. I'm calm. But as I said, that was me from yesterday. Quite energetic, quite happy, quite positive, and then today happened. And today is testing me. I feel like life is throwing everything it has on me today, just because I was happy enough to say, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm well, I want to make videos again. Today was the day I lost my identity. That is a great, that is a great name for this video. Oh yeah, that'll be the name for the episode. And what I mean by that is that I literally lost all means of identification. I am a bit scared, quite stressed out to be honest, but I'm making the best of it. I consider it a challenge. Let me tell you what happened. As long as the weather is nice like this, like it's quite nice. Let me show you. Yeah, have a look out in the garden. Let me get that out of the way. You know, it's nice weather. It is warm and everything. So as long as it's nice like that, I'm going to work by bike. It's 30 minutes to 45, depending on which route I take, which is quite a long time, but I do love the exercise of it, and it's just good for me in general. And to reduce the stress on my back, I put all my things that I carry from home to work in a thing that you put on the back of your bike. I'm sure that thing has a name. If I find out what it is, and remember it will be on screen here. So I have this bag where everything is in, and every Monday I take with me all the things I need for the week. That means a couple of clothes, trousers that I need for changing, because when I arrive there I'm super sweaty, then I have a shower, then I change into my actual working clothes, which are a bit more sane rather than the stuff I usually wear. So I had this bag packed full with everything, and I had my wallet in my working pants already, because in lunch break I was planning to buy some nice food. I started here, I drive to work. I arrived there and I have no clue how that happened. The whole bag, which is a huge thing, it hangs on both sides of the bike, and a bunch of clothes fit in there, as long with a bunch of tools that I have for immediate repairs, in case my bike breaks down or anything. This whole bag was gone. I don't know how that can happen without me noticing. So as you can imagine, I freaked out a bit. I freaked out a lot. I hopped back on my bike and went the whole route back home, very slowly, looking left and right if I saw the bag, if I saw anyone who might have picked it up. I don't know how it could have even sprung loose from the bike. It is fixated to it in 3 different places. But anyways, the bag is gone. With that bag, I lost my wallet. Which means, at the moment, I don't have an ID card, which is my only way of officially identifying myself. Over here in Germany, you only have your ID card and you can have a passport, but it's not a must. I never traveled internationally, so I don't have a passport. My ID card is gone. It's a pity. I have to get a new one, which costs money. Oh wait, my bank card, with which I can go to ATMs or get money from the bank directly, was in my wallet. It's gone. As is my second bank card and my credit card. Someone has them. Yay. On top of that, at the end of this month, I was planning to, no, I'm still planning, not I am planning to go on my first vacation in years with a couple of friends. We rented a house and everything. For that purpose, I already got a larger amount of money from my bank account. We are talking about 300 euros that were in my wallet, which is gone. 300 euros is quite a bit. I expect it's gone for good. I don't expect to ever see that money again. So alright, my immediate thought was what to do. Go to the police? Yeah, I should do that. So I went to the police. I was like, I lost my wallet in this, was this, isn't that? And I disabled all the cards, the credit cards, the bank account cards, so that no one can use them. And at the police, I found out that even though I disabled them, they can still be used to pay at a supermarket. Who came up with that? I mean, I disabled them, but yet still you can use them. Okay, so I had to do a bunch of running and phoning this bank and then the other bank and then the bank for the credit card to find out some weird numbers and account data for my accounts, which was tricky enough because some of them asked me for my ID card, like what we use to identify ourselves over here in Germany. It has a long number, and the credit card people wanted that number to verify that I am myself. I had lost my ID card since I lost my wallet. That was fun to figure that out together with them. I managed to, after I think half an hour of phoning different numbers, which was a nightmare. So anyways, the cards are properly banned now. And if anyone uses them, it directly goes to the police. So on that part, I am safe. But there's still the issue that I do need some money, right? I need to buy food. I think I hope my fridge isn't empty. So the next thought was that this is still possible if I go into the bank itself, the bank where my money lies, not physically, but you know what I mean. If I go there, I can identify myself with my signature, and by giving some numbers like my birth date and the birth date of my dad and all these numbers they have, and with that I can identify myself. So I was like, okay, cool. Yikes, that bank is in a city quite far away, 2-hour drive. Because back in the day I was living there, never changed that, so I have to drive there. Bummer. But wait, my driving license is in my wallet. I lost my wallet. I don't even have a driving license anymore. Hooray for this very fine day. I'm trying to stay calm, I got it under control, it's all good. So I went to the police again, trying to check back and forth how I could get around that issue, because if the police stops you in a car and you don't have a driving license, that's mighty expensive, and in the worst case they will take you right into a police station and then you're in for a fun day. Would not want that, so I talked with them how I could avoid that, and that involved more phoning, more waiting, more filling out papers. And now for tomorrow, I have to visit 3 different places in my city to get the documents that verify that I lost all the documents that I need to do what I need the documents to verify that I lost the documents that I need to do what I need to do in order to get money to buy food. Right. Wow. So after this horrible nightmare day today, I have this horrible nightmare day tomorrow to look forward to. Honestly, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, okay? I will make it. I'm determined. And I will continue making videos even though all of this happened. And I will just be like, screw you, life. I can screw you just as much as you can screw me, which is maybe technically completely wrong, but that's my attitude right now. Live with it. So not only is this costing me a lot of time, a lot of nerves, it will also be super expensive. All in all, within that bag, I've done the maths about it. There were about 600 euros that I lost today, just with the stuff that was in the bag. 300 in cash. All this stuff that I am carrying back and forth to work, which is a bunch, my best clothes, so to say, and clothes aren't that cheap. And on top of that, I do like to play Magic the Gathering, which is a trading card game, and some of these cards are very expensive, and over the past few months I've been gathering new cards that I wanted to put into a new deck. Guess what? I had all these cards in the bag for the bike. And on top of that, some of my best decks, because in lunch break I thought I could finally finalize the new deck with the new cards and then test play it against one of my colleagues with my best old decks. No, because this is all gone now. And these cards are worth quite a bit, at least some of them. So 600 euros down the drain in just one single day. And I still don't understand how that could even happen. But it happened. On the plus side, we need to finish this on the plus side. Let's look at the positive things. Positive. Come on, there must be something positive. Positive things. Positive things. Something that is good. Something that is good. Check out the beard. Oh, the beard is coming along, guys. After all this talk, might be silly that I'm excited about that, but I am excited about that. I always wanted a Viking beard, and this is starting to. It's really going there. I want to see how long it gets, you know? There are only so many times in your life as a man when you can have your beard however you want, and it's usually the times when you don't have a girlfriend. So, perfect timing for me. The beard. Oh, good thing. Also good is the general fact that I'm back at making videos and that I'm really enjoying it, that I still missed it, even after all this stress, and that you guys are still here with me. That is the best for me personally, and not necessarily for you, because you are there anyways, no matter where I go, but you know what I mean. It is also great that the iCraft people still want to have me. You gotta keep that in mind, and I am highly grateful to them. Luke and all the other iCrafters, a big thank you to you guys for your patience. I told them that I had issues that I needed to sort out and that I couldn't make any videos, and they were really cool and amazing about it. So if any of you is watching, a big thank you to you guys as well. But other than that, I feel like this video is way longer than it needed to be. I tend to ramble and I'm doing it again, I'm rambling. I just wanted to say goodbye now and I'm starting to ramble. Many things that I need to work on, but I will. Slowly, but progressively. Don't stand still, take a step at a time. This way you move forward in life. It's the only way you can do it. We are back. And for the first time this year, I can say with confidence that we are back to stay. This Friday I want to get the first Stranded video out of the whole new quest system, which I have to say I'm a bit skeptic about, but we will see. I haven't read too much about it. I just think that quests in a game where you're all on your own and you're the only human being in miles and miles sounds weird to me, but we will see how they did that. Maybe it's awesome and amazing. Sounds amazing. Megalodon and a giant squid. Dude, it sounds great. Just quests in general, I'm not so sure about that. Other than that, feel free to post any questions in the comment section down below. I will see them, answer them, even if they are uncomfortable for me. I learned that honesty is the only way to really make progress in life. If you're trying to be someone else, if you're faking anything, it doesn't get you anywhere. You know, you don't earn people's respect, you don't earn their trust. So if you have any questions concerning my problems, feel free to ask them. If you have any questions concerning the channel, the schedules, feel free to ask them too. As I said, I haven't worked this out yet. I need to add the beard to the virus, you know, the little, that guy? Or is he there or there? You know what I mean? I need to, oh, they need to get the beard. I'm also revamping the intro because I like it, but it's never been the finished product. You will maybe see what I mean in a month or two. I am doing this all by myself and I'm not a professional at it. I'm really slow at it. And I also want to get to work on the website again, which has been dead due to me having other problems and things to worry about. But if I get this website running the way I want it to be, it should be absolutely amazing. So with that, I will finally end this video, which I wanted to do like 5 minutes ago already. Thank you guys so very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for still being around, for having waited for me for such a long time. I will try all I can to make it worth it for you. And I guess we'll just see each other in the videos. I will be out. Bye guys. Remember how I just had a hard time ending that video on a positive note? People are amazing. Look at that. It's my bag. That's the one I lost. Not only did a guy just bring it back to me, he brought it back with everything. That stuff that is worth a couple hundreds of euros as it is there. As well as all my clothes with my money bag inside there somewhere. Let me find it. Yeah, it's up there. With all my documents. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, it's all there. All the things I need. And here is my credit card. One of these protective things, you know, that people can't steal from me while I'm just walking. Here's my ID card. That's just for the fun of it. Yeah, it won't focus, but there's my ID card, the very important thing. My driving license. Let's have a look at that photo. That'll be hilarious. Yeah, check out that guy. Can you see that? That's how I used to look back in the day. Oh my goodness. But yeah, way to go. Not giving up. The day will end positively. And if it's not the day, it might be the week. If it's not the week, it might be the month. If it's not the month, it will be the year. And if that's not happening, work harder. You gotta work for your happiness and it'll come to you.